Good morning, everyone, and happy Saturday. My friend Mackenzie is in town for a few weeks. She's staying in Encinitas, which is about an hour south of me, but an hour north of San Diego, which is perfect. So I decided to drive down to meet her. First order of business is, of course, making my matcha of the day to go. Technically, I shouldn't even be consuming caffeine because it's sensitive to my stomach. But at this point, I'm really addicted to it. And I recently bought a lot of new matcha, different brands. And so every day is like an experiment for me to see if I like the matcha of the day. Before I hit the road, here are my cats. They're so cute. I literally can't look away sometimes because they're so cute, even when they're not doing anything. Driving down to Encinitas/San Diego is always so pleasant because halfway in, you can already see the ocean on your right. But apparently I wasn't the only one that thought that way because traffic started to pile up about 30 minutes in, and even this rest area was jam-packed. But I honestly don't mind, and I love checking out rest areas in different cities. I mean, they mostly just have restrooms and vending machines, but honestly, this sign took me out. I mean, it's nice that they care, but it also makes me wonder if anyone has taken their lives there, out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, look at this view. It's unreal. I normally don't even like the ocean, but this one takes a cake. I love that anywhere you go in Encinitas, the ocean is right next to you and seemingly boundless too. And of course, everyone here surfs. There's a surfboard here. We stumbled upon a surf shop. Yeah, surfing is in their DNA. I'm here with Mackenzie. Hello. By the way, the whole reason I know Mackenzie was because 2 years ago I lived in LA for a little bit and we were roommates for I think a week and a half. Just got surprisingly close over a really short time. Although we did everything together every single day in those 2 weeks, and yeah, have kept in touch since then. And it just goes to show that the quality of friendships don't have much to do with how long you've known the person. We're walking to, what cafe is
Gadanya.
it? Gadanya Cafe in Encinitas. Not quite down to San Diego yet, but close. Cheers! Cheers! Hello! Hello! After lunch, we decided to walk around. For some reason, a lot of restaurants in San Diego double as a grocery shop, so they will literally sell fancy groceries and actual vegetables, pastries, all while serving actual food. And I think this is a cool business model, and the food is actually healthy and tasty. We wanted to go to the zoo in San Diego first, but turns out it was $76 and about 30 minutes away from us, so that was totally not worth it. I love animals, but I don't love them that much. So we decided to go see flowers instead. It's much more chill, much more our vibe anyways. And there's this thing called wagon rides, but we just decided to walk. Walking is always nice, especially after food, but the venue is really nice, really beautiful. Some people even get married here. I don't know why they have so many big chairs, but a lot of people stand in line to take photos, especially kiddos. And here comes the tractor wagon. Honestly, it looked kind of fun. I just wish it were free, otherwise we totally would have got on it. Hello.
Where are you?
Reporting live from Carlsbad/San Diego, California. I'm in the middle of yellow, I would say peonies.
Beautiful flowers.
Beautiful people. And here's a selfie of us 2 years apart. It seemed like no time has passed. The only difference is that I stopped wearing my Invisalign. And again, there's the ocean right next to us. We decided to make some pottery afterwards. Look at this tiny little library. You could just put your book in or take one out. And while we were waiting, we found a spot. We found these random sofas out in the middle of the road.
So nice.
This is what I like about San Diego. Like, you get a lot of like amenities as a pedestrian.
Yes. Oh, that's such a good way to say it.
Right? I feel like San Diego has a lot of coffee coffee carts.
Yeah. There's a lot of coffee shops and they all close kind of early.
Yeah.
That's like one thing I've noticed is they all close like...
Because they have work-life balance.
Yeah, like 1 or 2
I respect that.
They all have to go surfing after.
Yeah, so true. Then come 4 o'clock, it's finally time for us to do some DIY pottery. Unfortunately, we couldn't sign up for a class because it was all booked. But luckily, both of us had a little bit of pottery experience prior. Mackenzie was more experienced. I only have 1 class like 2 years ago, and even during the class, I was struggling. So this is a Hail Mary moment. I'm just here for the vibe and not for the result. But look at us all set up with our little aprons. Honestly, looking back at this video, I'm realizing that my first step was already wrong. Like, my plate was already wobbling, which is not what it's supposed to do. But you'll see, my end result was actually pretty decent. This is what it looks like in the end. The middle part is where you put salsa, and the outer rim part is where you put the chips. I didn't set out to make this, it just came out like this. Ta-da! This is the final results after 2.5 weeks. Not bad. Yay! Now, do I eat ketchup with my chips? No. This is only for demonstration purposes. But look at how fancy my little situation is. This is how I will enjoy all my chips, all my snacks from now on. And here I am having another go. Again, I didn't really set out to have a design in mind. I was just playing with the clay, but this is the first step. It's called centering the clay, which I'm clearly struggling with. Just getting the bulb to be a uniform, cohesive bulb took forever. And unfortunately, this time around, I had my expectation higher because the first one was kind of a success. I went into the second one clearly expecting it to work, but it backfired on me because, you know, just getting it centered was way too much. Like, it took too much time. And when I finally got to the bowl making stage, which is what I ended up making, I again took too much time, was overthinking the whole process. And by the end, I used a wooden tool, but I wasn't experienced with it, so I accidentally poked a hole in the bowl. So I clearly wasn't experienced enough to make it, but it was still fun. Now we're walking to dinner.
Dinner.
What are some thoughts, some reflections upon doing the pottery class? I mean, we didn't have a class, but
yes, it was
improvised pottery.
Oh my gosh, it was so unexpected. Like, I feel like that's something from life that we just really have to do more, is like do unexpected joys that are so fun. Because like when it's unexpected like that, it was just amazing.
Yeah,
like it was so fun, and we had zero expectations. Like, I didn't wake up today thinking, oh, I hope I make a bowl. It was like Ella threw this on me of, we should go pottery, and I was like, oh, that sounds fun. I was like, I haven't done that in 3 years, so we'll see if I'm able to do anything. Yay. And then we both, I think, exceeded our expectations.
I know. And when I was watching that video from that guy,
Yes.
something he said truly touched me, and like in an unexpected way too.
Yeah.
He's like, don't let the clay control you.
Oh, yeah.
Let your hands control the clay.
Yeah.
One thing that's important is to not let the clay control your movements. For instance, I place my forearm down so securely that the clay has to conform to the shape I've given it. If the clay is wobbling, you don't want to let your hand simply follow the wobbling piece of clay. Instead, you need to position your arm and your hand so securely that the soft, wet clay has no other place to go other than the area you've designated for it.
When I was working the clay, I kept thinking to myself, I control the clay.
Yeah.
The clay does not control me.
Yes.
And then
I've heard that with sourdough too. Like people think sourdough is so scary. It's like sourdough doesn't control you. Like you control the sourdough.
yeah, sourdough is a different breed. I feel like sourdough is like, there's so much that goes into it. You have to wait so many days before you find out it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
And it applies to
So
life.
many things.
So many things. It's pretty meditative too.
Yeah. I mean, when I realized we had already been in there for an hour and 15 minutes, I was like,
Surprised me.
what the heck?
Yeah.
Yeah, it went by so fast. It was so
Honestly,
fun.
I could get used to this.
Yeah.
I feel like I could get addicted to it.
For sure. Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh my god, you look so beautiful. Your hair is like golden.
Where'd you go? I turned around, like,
Thoughts?
I'm amazed. And I just look up at the sky and I'm like, I can't even comprehend how vast.
I know. That's the part I don't like about the ocean. Like, makes you feel so small.
Yeah.
So pitifully small, too.
Yeah. It's amazingly gorgeous.
Are those surfers?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, I can tell they're surfers from my phone.
Oh, our Lindsay, the community manager, she's over there with her mom.
Oh. Oh, he's catching a wave. Oh. I love that he's just floating there.
Yeah.
Finally, we got to the dinner place. Honestly, the Pottery studio and the walk really made us hungry. Could not wait to just sit down, eat, yap, catch up on life. But I didn't feel comfortable recording the conversation. But just know the food was great. The conversation was even better. Thanks for watching this vlog. I'll see you next time. Bye.